Yesterday, Bernie Sanders did a little riff in his speech where he said, I'm going to release all my Wall Street speeches. Here they are. Did he have a point?
No.
What?
No.
You ask him this question every day.
Yeah, you tried it. You tried it before. I'm going to say it again.
Straight in the eye.
I'm looking you in the eye.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Because the platform matters, not a speech given years ago. It just doesn't matter.
Was it years ago?
Yes, it was years ago.
Well, she's made a lot of speeches.
Look, the bottom line is, and I find this to be a bit of a contradiction, so I'm going to call it out to my dear friends in the media. The platform is what you hold us to, right? The platform is what you hold us to. And a lot of times what has been legitimate concern is why won't someone be definitive in their platform? Why do they hedge? Her platform is profoundly progressive. It calls for higher taxes on the wealthy, closing the carried interest loophole, calls for the Buffett rule, making sure millionaires and billionaires pay the same tax rate as their secretaries or their drivers, higher wages, higher benefits. To me, this is the most progressive platform for anyone who could actually become president of the United States in a half-century, and that's what we should focus on.
So you truly believe that she will be able to take on special interests, big businesses, big banks with absolutely no connection to past relationships?
Yeah, because first of all, look at the health care reform fight of '93 and '94. The kitchen sink was thrown at her by the health insurance industry. She stood strong throughout. That, to me, I mean, I have a lot of respect for Bernie. I really do. But has Bernie had that kind of experience where he had to stand in the glare of the lights to achieve a policy change, take all that incoming, and still keep going? You know, she played a very major role in the executive branch, let's face it, during the Clinton administration. And she stood in the fire and she stayed consistent on her values. And I'll use an example more recently on this question about fossil fuel. This one astounded me. I have a lot of respect for Bernie and a deep appreciation for the movement that's coming out of Bernie's campaign, which I think is going to be part of the landscape for a long time in this country. I'd like to talk about that because I think it's a big story. But on the fossil fuel issue, Hillary Clinton, first of all, done more than almost anyone else living to address climate change because she, with President Obama, built that framework that got us to the Paris Accords, the first real progress we've had.